All bells in paradise I heard them ring. Bits gold on the outside and silver within. And I love sweet Jesus above everything.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Black Country History Hunter. Today I'm going to attempt to try and have a look into this beautiful building. We all know it as the Brierley Hill Institute or the Brierley Hill Free Library. What you might not know is during the 1800s, 1877, they had the Free Library over at Brierley Hill Town Hall. I'll put a piece up now where you can see when it first opened. They had some ideas of putting like a show on when it first opened. The Free Library, the idea of the Free Library and the books coming together for the people was all due to, I think, the unions, because you had clubs such as pigeon clubs and other kinds of clubs, and what they were doing was they were banding together, and often these club houses would have a shelf with books on, all different books from all around the world, and we were getting a taste for learning, guys. It only took time before the government and the councils especially had to recognise this. Now, we owe the library down to one man in particular. It was a gift to us, the people. The man's name was Mr Carnegie, or Carnegie. Carnegie, we'll call him Carnegie. He had this built for us. He gave us some money. He was a philanthropist. He was a man who gave money away to people who needed it. But we'll talk more about him later. Now, I just want to look at the outside of the building quickly and then we'll try and get inside, guys. Right, so we're outside the building now. You can see it's absolutely stunning. The work involved is amazing. Now, the two men that were involved in the design of this stuff was actually the headmaster and the Technical Institute or the Art Institute deputy headmaster. So these men put their heads together. I think the name was Mr Oakton and Mr Gibbons. Gibbons, quite a famous name around here, as you know. You can see, it's absolutely stunning building. Absolutely beautiful. Some beautifully lamps. The sun shining in my eyes now. We're going to attempt to get entry just down here at the gate. We see there's a lot of bushes, and I think you can get into the cellar. After this, we'll try and get it secured because I heard there was a grow in here in 2020. Well, I know there was actually. I'll put up on the screen now the disgusting consequences of that. So yeah, they put barbed wire up, they put electric to the barbed wire. Now, in the newspaper cuttings, they didn't actually say that it was actually a grow in the old Library Institute building, built in 1903, thanks to Mr Carnegie. What they said was a building on Moore Street. Now, I don't know why they said this. Maybe they were stopping people from attempting this again. Maybe they were embarrassed by the fact that this was allowed to happen. Right, guys, we're in. We managed to get in. As you can see, the building inside, it is as impressive as it is inside. You can't see what I'm seeing now, but I'm going to show you in a minute, guys. So yeah, there were two people involved with this. Now, C.A. Horton was a local man, I believe. Horton took the bricks from Ketley. The Ketley bricks made the bricks, amazing bricks. I don't know where the tiles will come from. Some of the tiles in here are what they call monochrome, which is two colours in a tile. This is light green and dark green. Somebody commented the other day on the tiles in here, and they're actually in relief. Something that the college went on to do in their plaster work and their stained glass work. A lot of it's gone now because this went on to become a training unit for security. But yeah, let's see what we can find, guys. Absolutely amazing this place is. The people that have walked down there, I just could never imagine. Right. This is the room right next to the entrance, and there's the safe, guys. There's going to be nothing in it. I know that, but we'll open it nonetheless. Dead body? No. Really thick, really old. It's got the same design as you've got on the ceiling. All going by this kind of type of Georgian architecture, that revival of Georgian architecture. You've got to remember, this is at the height of empire. You know, we were the most powerful we've ever been at this point. So all this kind of design and look, it's a look of, yes, we're arrived, yes, we're here. You're entering a building that belongs to an empire. What we got in here? Oh wow, folks. But yeah, look at that. That is a beautiful turn of the century wooden. There's a key in there, guys. I wonder if it fits. It's pitch black when I'm not looking. It's gonna fit, obviously. I can't see, can you? But turn the key. Oh my God. It did open then, I'm sure it did. Oh wow. Look at that, folks. So that's a cupboard, what, 100 years old? Yeah, it looks like the ceiling's been destroyed by the weed farmers. I know they're going to grow it, guys. I wish they'd legalise it, you know, and then I think the reason they don't legalise it is because it's worth more to the government illegal. If you legalise it, it's just a plant. And a plant anybody can grow. They, you know, cost a couple of pence. We pay 20 pence for a lettuce, you know. You'd pay 20 pence for a weed, wouldn't you? So I think it's worth more. Beautiful ironwork. When they put the plumbing in after the fires went, the big fires went. Yeah, so I think they would have, yeah, if they, the two things they make money from, and weapons and drugs. It's the two things they'll never legalise. Well, they sell weapons without us knowing, don't they? But you know what I'm saying. If they legalise drugs, there'd be a problem for people who make money from it at the very top. Another room there, that's under the stairs. Right guys, I'm standing here now on the main staircase of this beautiful, extraordinary building. So the reason this is here is in 1900, or just before 1900, there was a man born in Scotland called Andrew Carnegie. Now, Andrew Carnegie turned out to be one of the richest men in the world. He went to America and he made his money in steel, and he became what they call a philanthropist. A man who gives away money because he feels like that's what he needs to do. He was a billionaire, guys, in today's standards. Let me just give you some idea of what he gave away. He spent $350 million in that day on good causes, which today amounts to $6 billion. This was one they called his libraries. He made over 1,500 libraries. 300 in this country, I believe, a few in Scotland, a few in America. They called them the Carnegie Libraries. The money that was offered originally, you'll see on the snippet here, was £2,000 to the council, and they accepted. Whilst they were building it, not many people know this, but I found out now that another £1,000 was asked for, as you can see here, and given, as you can see here. And that makes it £3,000, which needs correcting in Wikipedia. What a man. And this library was built for the people by somebody who gave it as a gift, and now it's owned by capitalists. You know, this beautiful architecture, this monochrome, beautiful, two-tone, two different colours in this, tiling. We're going to show you that on the way up the stairs. So we spoke outside about the old library being over at Brierley Hill, guys. It was at the town hall. They actually stopped putting the sports papers in because people like Lovett, George Lovett, would go in there and reading the sports papers for betting purposes. So it was fueling a problem at the time, what they thought was the devil's problem, gambling. So they stopped putting the papers in. They said in the papers, you can see here, they obliterated it, you know, very Bible term. So yeah, we're going to have a walk around now, guys, and show you a bit more about the place. We'll talk about it more, guys. I'm just dead excited. Right, guys, so you can see here the staircase. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Don't know if it's oak. I think it's oak. Beautiful oak with amazing balustrades. Again, you've got this amazing tile work all the way up. They've covered these amazing stone steps with some horrible new modern tile. I'm just going to do a pan here for you. Well, yeah, we'll carry on around the stairs, guys. Wow, look at that. All this plasterwork, like I said, was designed by the Oakton and Gibbons, two men that worked at the place. So they were designing something they were going to work with. The ceilings are all particularly high. That's something that you see in pubs in London as well. It dissipates noise. This would have been a noisy place, lots of people travelling around. Now, everywhere you look, you get these tiles and these beautiful cherubs. But that's what I was trying to show you guys. Look at that. Now, it was a stained glass school. So when they put this in, you can look online and there's a listed to building document on this, and you can see all the different things that's involved in it, including its structural design. But that window there, you know, flats, I don't know if it does it justice. It's giving rich people the opportunity to come and enjoy this amazing architecture that was paid for by somebody, for the people. You know, why has it gone out the public domain? Who's benefited from it? It ain't me, I know that much. But yeah, something needs doing, guys. Let's carry on around this amazing building. Now I'm hearing things already now because there's pigeons up here. But this is where I saw my ghost yesterday, in here. I saw a ghost in here, guys. I ain't going to go into it too much. I felt peaceful. Not going to show the footage either because you can't see it. All you can hear is me being a baby. But then afterwards, I felt peaceful because I honestly believe that it wasn't there to harm me. Right guys, so you're looking here at these amazing curved windows, you know, designed very nicely. The roof is absolutely rotten, and they've got some amazing like circles in the middle for air to come through. We're going to go up there in a minute guys. I know it's dangerous, but we're going to have a look. So stick with it guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment. It always helps. Even if you say hi, how you doing on the comments, it's something. The more comments that you feed in, the better the algorithm works. Yeah, positive and non-positive, say what you've got to say guys, because I'm into all of it. We've not broken into this building today. I've not broken into this building today. I've come in through peaceful means. You can see where the grow was, all these big blackouts. Oh, they didn't notice. They probably said Moore Street and not the library because the bloody police station's there, man. Hello. Oh, there's baby pigeons everywhere, guys. You've got to remember that they're raising their young in here. But whoever came here and made a grow, I bet the pigeons were high as a kite. These are weed pigeons, these are. But yeah, the police station's there, you can see it, and they drove past this on various occasions. It must have been a bit embarrassing for them. I love what the police do, and I respect what they're doing. They've got a harder job than ever now. I've got friends in the police force who watch the videos. Hi, you know who you are. Yeah, try and get this secured, mate, if you can, because I wouldn't want this to happen again. It's disgusting how they've destroyed this building. They've ripped all the plaster off, putting these horrible lights in. There are other places. If you're going to do your mischief and grow your weed, do it not in the most amazing public buildings like this. Just totally disrespectful, man. You know it is. Come on. I bet even the people in here protecting it at the time, I don't know if they were Chinese or what, I'm not going to go into that. Machetes were found here, guys. Machetes. They'd wired the electrics up to the doors to harm whoever come through. It could have killed a police officer. Could have killed somebody trying to rob it. We know these things happen. This is where Bertie is the other day on that video, remember? Funny. Poor Bertie boy. Not out with me today, he's got other stuff on. Massive windows. I think this might have been the reading room, guys. I really do. It's big enough, you know, so you can imagine tables laid out in here with like really nice desks and men and women sitting in here. And then the people who come in who are a bit posh are saying, "Oh, what's he doing? He's looking at the sporting pages. Why is he writing that down on that piece of paper?" Mr Lovett comes through the door. Just about, you know. Mr Lovett was a big man. If he could even get through the door, you know. I don't think he'd get through that door. He's huge. Guys, you're going to love the video. I'm hoping it's the best video I've done to this day, the one on George Lovett. Coving around the sides, beautiful. I think there was a fire here. The fire, this is actually the, up there, the chimney is. But at some point after 1903, it was upgraded and the chimney went and they put this pipe work in for the radiators and the boilers went downstairs. Up there next, let's go and join the pigeons. I want to see if we can get on the roof, to be honest, because that would be amazing. There's the staircase, past the toilets, and up we go. Don't try this at home, folks. Like I said before, when I've been in the post office and stuff, I trust the buildings, I trust the architecture of the past, even with 100 years of pigeon poo on it, you know. Right guys, so these chairs, look, I'm just going up into the attic. These chairs, remember the school chairs? If you sat on them too long in the summer, you bum a ditch. You remember that? Anybody remember that? Good old Pensionet School. Say hello to all the worldwide viewers, guys. I know we've got a few views in Australia now. Say hello to you. And we're up the ceiling now. We can see some very early light fixtures, Bakelite. So in the very beginning, when lights come in, they were put in here. There would have been long hanging lights. People know this is worth waiting for, guys. This is what you all wanted to see, I think, is the roof reveal. Ready for this? I don't know if you're ready for this. Look at that. A lot of pigeon dust here, but my brother-in-law keeps pigeons and I know it's not harmful. Up we go, guys. Up we go. Right. Here we are. Okay, so pigeons are flying around everywhere now. They're trying to get out that hole. So this is the only way they're going to know I'm up here, you know, is everybody's going to see loads of pigeons flying out that hole now. They're going to think what the hell's going on. But that is the bell tower. Oh man, look at them cobwebs, like something out of the Goonies movie. I don't want this to be too long. All weed, guys, all rotten weeds, no good for nothing. No good for nothing. I don't think this is a stash or anything. It's just bags of old clippings and stuff. So I imagine it's just dirt rather than bags of weed. Let's have a look. Yeah, It's just old roots and stuff, rather than throwing it on the there's an old bulb, look, Red Bull is keeping them going, and tape, ducting tape. So I imagine this is one crop that they've just chucked the rubbish up here. Oh, hello, young lady, I'm not going to hurt you, don't worry. Yeah, so been a weed grow. Could have caused a fire, could have lost the building, which would have been sad, you know, considering we've got all this amazing stuff here. This is beautiful. Right, precariously now, I'm going to head over there, because lots more to see in here. If you notice, what I love about these places is you can see the woodwork here. You can actually see the woodwork here, guys. So can you see that? Look at that, it's beautiful woodwork. Big oak beams, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, with wire and metal struts. There's a wall there, a false wall, and there's another entrance through there. This roof is massive. Now I'm not going to go over that way, I don't think. I think I'm going to stay up here. I want to try and hook around here and get over there, guys, without falling through the roof. So we're I'm precariously heading across this amazing place. You can see here, I mean, a huge cavernous attic. The woodwork and the cobwebs and the birds up here are phenomenal. It's everywhere. They're everywhere, guys. There's a light there of some description on the wall. I'm really sweating now. It's really hot. I didn't bring my baby wipes. It's really hot up here because of all these birds, I think. But this is like my brother-in-law's bloody pigeon loft. Smells like it. I'm glad they're living here. I'm glad they're safe here. But at the same time, we need to not kill them, get them removed and get it secured. I've got nothing against pigeons. In many ways, they've done more for the country than most in World War I and World War II. Right, guys, ready? This is what everybody's been waiting for, the big reveal. Turn my torch off and leave that there, next to that dead pigeon. And here we go. Big hole in the floor there, guys, just so you know. Oh, my God. That day sound very good. But somebody's going to be up here eventually doing work, so it may as well be me. Oh, wow. Now, there's an advert for the channel. I don't know if you can see the sunset there, guys. So I'm going to get up here now without ripping too much and touching anything. And now I'm on, guys, I'm on. Okay, guys, so now you can hear me, can't you? I'm up. I've got through that hole. I'm up on the roof. You can see I have to be careful here because I'm on the roof. So somebody's going to be up here eventually doing work, guys. You know that, don't you? They're going to be working on this because they need to make it into flats, and safe flats as well. This is where the police see me, and I get kindly told to leave. Hopefully not, guys. Hopefully not, because I'm having so much fun, as you can probably tell. This is the stuff I live for, you know. This is the stuff I live for, guys. Look at that. So yeah, this building was created by the amazing Horton. I've lost my words. I've lost my words. I'm forgetting myself. Oh, look at the church. You know what, guys? I've been absolutely sweating my balls off in there. I ain't gonna lie. And to come out here and see all these happy pigeons on this happy roof, it's something else. You know? I've done it in the safest way possible. I've kept to the beams. I've checked for rotten. But the church is there, guys. This is the village that I love. This is my community. And every day I see visions like in Luton and stuff. And I've got nothing against any religion, any race. But it's changing fast. The demographics changing fast. And as long as the nature of the people doesn't change, I've got nothing against it, guys. I really ain't. There's a bird down there looking at me thinking, what's he going to do? No jump. Ah, no jump. I'm not going to jump, guys. I've got lots to live for. Beautiful sunset on a beautiful building. We're at the Brierley Hill Library, guys. This is the institute that was built for us, the people, by one of the people. By the people, really. For the people, by the people. The money came from a man who was very kind. He'd made a lot of money. And somehow it's ended up in the capitalist hands. I don't know how they got their hands on him. Beautiful bell tower there. All these designs came from the two men that made it, you know. So we got Oakden and we got Gibbons. The two men designed all these beautiful statues. Is that the police after me? I mean, if they come, I'm not breaking any laws. I'm trespassing, which is a civil matter. You can see they've ripped the lead off here. Look, disgusting. Needs securing, guys. Really does. Right, guys. Ooh, I'm up here on the roof, guys. It's beautiful, absolutely amazing, as you can see. Let's have a look this way. So yeah, I'm up here on the roof, guys. this is the place where I'm going to get spotted, if anything. We've got the beautiful bell tower there. Mr Carnegie was kind enough to give this to the people. This belongs to us, but it's been bought by capitalists. Now, you all know my views on the Black Country. I love that you guys are watching the videos. I love that you guys are getting involved and you're commenting. Please comment, please let me know what you think. Some are going to say what I'm doing is dangerous, but I'm fully trained as an army soldier, class 1 infantry. I've seen more dangerous things than this, and every day roofers go up on roofs. I'm here in a safe capacity under my own will. Yes, I'm trespassing, but no, it's not. It's a civil matter. There's people down there looking at me like I'm nuts, but I am a little bit nuts. But it helps me keep loving our country and keep loving the community we live in. I want to talk about community while I'm up here in this amazing view of all of the Black Country, really. I can see most of the Black Country, right down to the Worsley Brook, Worsley Valley, right up into Dudley, and behind me, Brierley Hill. Amazing place, guys, it really is. And the community here is driven from hardship, work, hard work, men of steel. Steel is forged in fire. And I believe that community has been eaten away slowly by design, by government design in many ways, because they don't want a strong community. Strong community means union. Unions mean we fight against the government. Then the rich people don't get as rich as quick. There's a big pie, and they want as big a piece of pie as they can get. And if they can chuck us a bone now and then, they will. This ULEZ stuff, you know, you got one person there saying he's going to scrap it. He just wants to get in power, man. As soon as he's in power, he won't bother. They talk a load of crap. But we as the people can do it ourselves. There's nothing wrong with us unionising for community. Let's start. Wouldn't it be great to be able to leave your doors open again? A lot of people are going to say it's impossible, but I don't think it is. We need stronger laws in some ways and weaker laws in others. We need to stop penalising those who are trying to help people. I've got a friend and he's been penalised. He visited an old lady and he's been told that he can't visit her anymore because he's abusing her somehow. He's not. He's doing her shopping, mate. But yeah, love this place, love this area. I really do. I love what I do, and thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, guys. It's been a journey for me. You know, I've had mental health, I've had addiction problems, you name the problem, I've had it growing up. I had an amazing family, an amazing mum and dad, the most kindest, generous woman in the world, and that's who I take after for my generousness. And my dad was a strong, hard-working man. I've worked hard myself, but I love what I do, and I'm hoping to make this into my life, my career, my job. Lots of people do it. I want to write a book as well. But yeah, I'll just get back to the point I was trying to make. Community's strong, I think, still, and beneath it all, you know, this community has been built from hard work and controversy. We've had it so hard in the Black Country because of the work we've had to do, the type of work we've had to do. We've had to get the earth, turn it upside down to get this black gold. And then because of that, lots of interesting people came. You know, we've got so many famous people that came in, so many inventions, the best clay, the best terracotta, the best, you name it, we've got the best of it, glass, bricks, you name it, we made it the best. So yeah, we've got lots to be proud of. They're trying to change that industry now, obviously, because we don't dig coal. I think there's coal still down there. China's still digging it and using it. We're trying to be green. I don't know where you stand on that, guys. I think a lot of it's another way of getting more money from us. A lot of these charges, you ought to use a big car in town as long as you give us 13 quid. Nah, mate, you either ban it or you don't. Nothing to do with money. What's that 13 quid going to do? I've heard that Birmingham Council's gone bump now. They've had a bit of trouble with the pay, ain't they, for women. They've not been paying them enough. Fair play to the women for standing up for themselves. I'm behind them. And pay up, council. You get enough bloody money off us. You know what I mean? Right, I'll give you one last look at the views, guys, and then we're going to get back down because it's lovely up here, but I need to head home soon.
Farther yonder's a park which just newly begun. All bells in paradise I heard them ring. Bits gold on the outside and silver within. And I love sweet Jesus above everything.
We're going back in slowly and hopefully safely. We're going to head back over there, get my torch. I'm back on here. Right, guys, that's it. It's dead warm in here, you know. Get my torch because I can't see a god thing. Sorry, swearing. Sometimes, though, these positions we find ourselves in, we can't help but swear. Right, guys, we're getting down now. Really enjoyed that. Amazing to be up there and to see it all and stuff. Back down the hole I come from. Right, guys, it's starting to get a bit dark now. Every room's got amazing windows in it. So yeah, the people who came here, there's Mercury. I was talking to a girl this morning that actually worked there. Well, she didn't work there, she came here to train. yeah, it needs looking after, it needs securing, this building does massively. It's a gem. He's also built one in Stourbridge, Mr Carnegie, or Carnegie. Mr Carnegie actually gave money to Stourbridge and they built one again in 1905 as well. Over 1,500 were built, as I've said before, I think, but given to the people. Keep hearing noises, but I know them pigeons. You can see the destruction these grows made. Everywhere you look, there's destruction. You know, absolutely, it just really saddens me. You know, it really does. And if weed was legal, this wouldn't be happening. They'd have special complexes which were fire safe, like they do in California, and people would not be getting stabbed and shot for what is consequently a bag of herb. Yeah, needs legalising, guys. I'm not a smoker of it myself, as you know. I probably don't know if you do. I had problems with drugs in the past after leaving the army, and now I'm teetotal, guys. I'm anti-drug. I'm pro-life, man, pro-life. That's all I'm going to say. If you're thinking about taking part in any kind of drugs, think twice, because it's not life, it's not living, guys. It's a sad world once you're in it. Things I've seen make your toes curl up. Right, anyway, beautiful building, beautiful place. We're going to finish off downstairs, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have. Love bringing you these places and showing you them. I really do. Let's find the stairs. Let's see if we can get out of here. Let's just show you this before we do. Dudley Information Technology Centre. It's been so many things through these big double doors that so many people used throughout life, you know. In the 1903, right through until it sadly closed. Why did it stop being a library? I'll have to look into that, because really, I prefer this as a library. I forgot my water, folks. It's outside. I prefer this as a library. Walking these steps, we're walking with ghosts. Don't want to talk about ghosts too much, to be fair. But yeah, you've had a good look at the building now. It's really big. Every room's huge. There's the main doors. And we're heading out now before it gets dark, folks. Is it through here? I believe it is. Yeah. So just so you know, guys, we didn't put this hole in the floor. I think the weed growers done this. Why they didn't cover it up, I'll never know. That's the shovel they used. They sawed a hole in the floor, possibly to get to the electric. Possibly. I don't know where they cut the electric up from. But yeah, they sawed that to get to the electric. I need to know more about this. I hope there's some openness to the police force and they'll allow me to see the documents and we can find out exactly why it wasn't spotted. Here we go. No plants, 16 lights, no timers, one filter, 4x5. These are tasks that will be given to the people that have come in here and ripped this place apart. Very sad. Very sad. Right, guys, it's getting dark now. Packing up the kit. Gonna get my white suit back on so I don't get dirty in that horrible floor space. If I can show you some of the floor space now, I'll show it on the way out, yeah? But thanks for watching. I'll say it again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell me how long you like the videos. I've been doing them like 10 minutes because I feel that's like people's attention span, not you know, in the world sort of thing. But people like shorter videos now, so I'm doing TikToks as well, guys. Check out the TikTok. But if you prefer 20-30 minutes, let me know. Or maybe I should do a video for some more hardcore history likers and a video for others. Some guys do 50-60 minute videos on these abandons. I don't think I'm going to do that. I want to keep it more factual, more about the building, more about the love of the area and the building, and in and out, you know. Right, let's see if I can show you what I mean. Kneel down here. I've got this white suit on thing that I found out there. It's brand new. It's the only bit of thieving I'm doing, I guess, but I think they'd used it once and threw it away. And I'm getting back out of here, see? Okay, back into the cellar space. Pipeline here has been used to carry the electric through, I think. Legal stuff. Right, back through first. Look left and right. You can see there's huge cavernous spaces either side. This is what you call crawl space. And good reason as well. Actually, I did find some interesting things here. I'll show you on the way in. I'll show you now. Right, guys, can you see that? If I can get the torch right. Remember I told you earlier that it was making plaster as well as glass. You can see that's clearly some sort of flame pot plaster. Another piece there. So I believe these are experimental pieces being done by the students that are under the crawl space that have been left here. That's got a little thing to screw it, look. I don't know if it's getting out of the fire, but you can look at the beautiful design on that. Yeah, so I believe that was what they were doing. There's lots of them under here, castings and things from the old, you know, been thrown under here by students, no doubt. The old plumbing there, look. It's a very impressive building, old pipe work. But we're going out now, folks. I've done my filming for today, and we're going out there. The way we come in, hopefully, without any trouble. You can see my white suit now. You can see why I'm wearing it as well. Bloody black. I've got baby wipes in my bag. Thank God. Right, you need to twist here to get out. Right, you won't get out. And I'm out. Right, I'm still filming. Yeah. So you can see I'm back out. Sorry about the shakes. I'm back out of there. That's where I've been, in that little hole in that building. Now, once that's secured, which it wasn't, guys, there's no lock on it. I might put a lock on it myself, you know, and then hand the key in to the guy that owns it. But that, I'll secure it now. I think I've got a lock in my bag. Left me water, look like an idiot. Parched, big old gas stuff. That's it, guys, we're done. We're out. Thanks for subscribing, man. Just about get through there. Beautiful building. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Appreciate you all. Keep saying hello in the street, man. Love speaking to you. A little bit dirty now. Gonna have a baby white wash out there. Squaddy wash. Getting dark. Getting home. Getting some supper. Thanks, guys. Keep subscribing. Keep liking. Love you all. See you on the next one.
All bells in paradise, I heard them ring. Bits gold on the outside and silver within.